never seen Danny ride.
He kind of looks like, what's happening?
He looks very confused.
He does. He's like, how did this happen to me?
Why, Dad?
I did not sign up for 2 lessons. No, but you got him.
I think I'm gonna come back Monday morning and ride again.
I'm going to be here.
Give him the day to
Yeah.
chill out on Sunday.
I'll probably be here till noon or 2 because
Okay.
Wilson's doing all these goofy errands before he gets to me.
Gotcha. Hello.
I'll be here as much as anybody wants to ride.
I'm waiting to see you. You okay?
Yes, Synergy, you have to do it.
I don't want True.
This is why we're coming here before we start warming up.
He's looking right, looking left, going, oh, this can't be happening to me.
Foot defect confirmation.
That horse is getting
Kelsey Hamill had it. She sent it back.
Who had it?
Kelsey Hamill.
You want to stop and talk?
Yeah, she loves it.
That's an option, but probably not one you're going to
Yeah,
get.
it's clubby. And the bone is off. It's not just.
It's not just a normal club foot.
Yeah, and he had this big giant knot on his tendon. And apparently he had like almost degloved his leg at one point.
Didn't notice.
Treated it at home, kind of thing. So he's
He
got
says,
all-
I can't take it.
Yeah, I don't know how sound he was. She said, Kelsey and I talked a couple years ago. She came to a clinic with me. And
He
she
says
was
they're
like,
carnivores
yeah, he's great.
here.
I love him. He's got an awesome personality, but like every now
Other
and then he's
carnivores
got
want
fun
to eat
stuff,
Synergy.
and I see it, and I know it's there.
You'll visit.
He's got his attention.
Oh no, he's just buggy this way.
You'll visit.
I have a cookie if you want. Oh no, we're just gonna go forward and back up. And
Then he'll come sit in your lap.
Well, you know, I like him, so that's okay.
He's like, I gotta look at everybody.
He's looking to see how ugly you all look close up.
I'll eat my shirt. Well, she's got that other one now. That scholar horse.
Says, this can't be happening to me.
That one's Berkshire Ride.
Put it in a ranker.
Get on it.
I
That's horse that had to fall off.
Who's that? The new one?
Yeah, her new.
He's gorgeous looking.
He's another half brother. She has
Oh, I
ridden
know.
it.
yeah,
Already let me look.
but it's all the same. Yeah, it's all the like scholar half brother.
That's a good dog for her,
Yeah.
Susie. That's a good exercise for her.
Java and Drew.
I don't know if I get another one.
This one is scholar. No.
Yeah, Scholar.
Scholar.
She's got the chestnut. He's quarter horse, I think.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, quarter horse Arab.
Have better.
I think so.
I've met him yet.
Has she done
cute.
anything with Drew?
No, she puts the big stuffed bear on him and chases him around the house.
You can also walk over the poles while you're warming up.
Okay.
We have a new set
Yeah.
for the shorter striding horses.
True.
Yeah.
How old's Jabba?
10.
10, so True's 8.
Okay.
There's no fun if it's not
He'll never
complicated.
be civilized enough for her to ride. He's gotten to this age with nothing done to him.
Yeah, and that was Jabba's.
Let me turn to face you guys here.
Said, yep, I remember that.
He lost the confidence and he lost the mare.
You can walk over both sets of poles, Dan.
But she went and bought young.
I don't think he'll care about the white ones, but he might well go look at them.
She didn't have enough time, but she worked full time.
She should have gotten a horse that was broke.
I know they're white. I know they're white. I don't care.
I knew he'd get in there and go, oh no, not me.
It's
Pure
the white.
emotion.
He's just
And
terrible. with
pretty,
the
pretty,
white
pretty.
I mean, I'm glad she got Java.
The other thing about the white ones is they make noise when you hit them.
Yes, and move.
But I didn't
And they will
realize
move.
how uneducated he
Those
was
other things aren't moving.
Barrel.
because it didn't match the posts.
He was the thing I will give her credit for is he's
That's a good
pretty
girl.
level-headed and fun. Like,
Right.
he's-
Yeah, I got
he's
that.
Great with people. He's nice to hang out with.
Because everybody else took
And she looks at me like,
I
see?
mean, she did a lot of stuff on the ground with him. He did
Man, Monty.
got him.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to care that they're different.
Kicked him right in the belly. He went, oh shit, we don't do that. Oh, okay. And then he never did it again.
No,
I mean, I still don't tell people. Like, I tell people don't behind him.
right. But,
I will, but I don't push it people.
I always let a horse know I'm coming.
Yeah.
You know, touch him on the side. Hey, buddy, I'm here.
Yeah.
that's one thing, you know, I'll say for all of mine, for all their shenanigans,
I don't care. It's good.
even with Winston was the politest on the ground. Well, he came at me once with his teeth when he was 6 months old.
Do it again, but you're like,
No, he always did.
Let him sort of pick his way there.
I
And they're a little bit shorter space,
Okay.
so he has to kind of pick his way because he keeps trying to do the other space and those poles. It's like, wait, that doesn't work. I made them shorter for the ones that can't do the long ones.
Driven from the herd as a 3-year-old was so respectful.
Just walk, Marty. Just let him kind of pick his way. Don't hurry him.
You watch them play.
'Cause these are a shorter step.
I was with her the
So
other
he's
day.
cool. Good boy. And he knew to shorten his step and get it right. But they got used to stretching him all morning.
Suddenly pulling
So
his
then if
tail.
you hurry them, they get all woggly. She doesn't look any the worse for wear. But she didn't get hot either.
No.
A beautiful clip job. She says, I'm fine. She looks like a little mink. A dappled mink.
But it's the pulling the tail I find bits of tail.
At least he has a big tail.
Yes.
Not anymore.
But you know what? That they're
Kinda helps
respectful, and they even
Wait. Ooh, good boy. There you go.
nuts.
If he stops and thinks about it, he's fine.
Sadly, nuts.
Beth's job was saving grace in the beginning, which was usually so pleasant to have in the barn.
Yeah.
That it was, I was like, well, you're an absolute nightmare to ride, but at least I like
But
you.
you've stuck with him.
Yeah, he's been worth it.
Yeah.
When he goes, and I felt terrible this morning. He was so bad.
I didn't see this morning.
He had a mention a little bit. Like,
Oh, naughty.
I was like, I can't believe
He
it.
is old. Like, come on.
Can't
But
believe
Donna's gonna strip.
I got lucky.
Now you keep him here.
He's here. I'm gonna be moving into Jim Burgess's in February.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, just for a couple months.
Yeah.
House sit for him while he's in Columbia.
Oh, okay. Did you get married again?
We did. We did. His wife is from Columbia.
Okay.
So they're going down to see if they like living there
Yep.
before they do.
You're warm already.
We're gonna watch the house.
Yes.
Rob is gonna come with me.
I had this short sleeve, but then I got
And then you
chilly.
just run out, straight out.
Like
No,
when
it
the sun
is
went in.
chillier
Judy,
this
can I have
afternoon.
Absolutely. I'm hoping come with me on runs too.
Yeah.
I don't have to ride every day. I can just go running with the horse.
Jim got any there still? Or?
He's got Rusty, his horse.
But let him pick his way.
Stays on.
Ah, it's a good lad.
Still have
'Cause I got this.
Well, Epic died a few years ago.
I know how.
Stays on, still kicking.
Wow.
I hope he's literally kicking because someone's got to tell Java what's up.
There you go. What about Jesse? Is he around?
Jesse's around. He's working at Jim's business.
Yeah.
Jim was kind of hoping he would take over, but I don't know if that's so. He was up in Canada for a while, but now he's back.
Okay.
Is he single or married or?
He might be married. I know he's had a girlfriend for a long time. She was up in Canada. With
He's a nice kid.
I met him a few times. Yeah,
That's the best way to walk warm-ups because it really makes the joints move.
Same age. It was
They're like,
Kyle,
okay, I got it.
Jesse, Diana,
My joints are warmed up.
and they
I
all,
don't need to do any more.
they all. Jim was like last year, before they
So I think you can start trotting. Go ahead and start trotting after you get over the poles, Susie. When you're ready, you can trot.
Yeah, how's she doing?
she's got 2 kids now.
That's you, Synergy.
Why?
There you go, buddy.
Married. She got 2 kids.
No kidding.
Oh yeah. She got a little boy who's just
Remember, you have to steer, Dan. Don't leave it up to him.
Kara's
Oh, okay.
and her little girl Georgia. I want to say Georgia's like 2.
Wow.
At least.
Oh yeah.
Well, she's found in Alabama, is there something?
Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah. I remember the daddy. That wouldn't surprise me.
Let your legs stretch long, Susie. There you go. Just try not to pull it up.
What's that?
I'm telling Susie not to try not to pull her leg up. Let it stretch down, stretch down, stretch down. So your body stays back, your leg stays forward, so you don't pivot on your knees, and your upper body holds itself up with your back and shoulders.
I told her about dancing. That's why I reached out to her, and she was telling me like about kids and
What happened to dancing?
died
Yeah, they had to put her down.
in November.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah.
She always looks happy.
How old was she? 28. She got it.
She did. She was a little off. They took her up to an
It was neurological. Jen, not the
Is that what it was? I thought it was ended up putting
Yeah,
her
no,
on
she
the
said
liver.
she was walking into the walls.
Yeah.
Oh, what a shame. We all remember dancing.
Yeah, and that's what, and she, cause I was watching her, cause when Holly left, she was.
Looks like he's happy to play.
So I came, I brought Quincy out and I was standing here talking to her. And I was like, she'll be back, she'll be back.
Put your inside leg on him. Kick his belly around. There you go. So both hind legs have to work.
Okay. Screw you too, Ghost
That's it.
Ginger snaps. She loved ginger snaps.
You know, that's how you remember stuff.
Sun's coming back out.
Yes. I think I'm just happy to see Danny ride.
Let's change direction. Anywhere.
Yep.
Let's pick a place and go there. That was good because that wasn't what he had planned, was it?
No, it wasn't.
He's like, wait, what's she doing?
I'm
He doesn't need to know, he just needs to answer.
What is he? 'Cause he's tall. I know he's an Arab, but
So the stirrup stays on the ball of your foot and your toe hangs up.
I think that's the
Good.
biggest one Don
That's
has.
it. So you have to stretch down through your Achilles tendon. That's a good boy.
She's a rock star.
And now he's starting to go forward, Donna. Your trot's not so boingy. He always starts out kind of like, I'm peg legging, I don't want to go. And now he's nice. He looks happy, just floating around.
Riding little Welsh crosses.
Remember, you don't use your fingers for signals, use your elbow.
The pony club at home showing, it might have changed now when I was growing up.
This little widget just keeps trucking.
You had to ride 12 tournaments.
A good girl.
14 and under, 14 tournaments. You couldn't go into a ring and horse.
You had to ride.
You had to do ponies.
Interesting.
You know, 11 and under was 11 2 and under.
That's probably not a bad idea.
Remember, he'll move away from your inside leg so he stays out on the rail and doesn't cut corners.
Oh, tell me about that.
Put your inside leg in his armpit, get the bend in the shoulder, better. Actually had a bend that time.
Took evil to a whole new level. But he was hysterical. He was so fun.
Probably made her a pretty good rider.
He could tolerate stupid. Like when she was like
You're being good and not leaning in.
too long picking
I
out,
like it.
he'd lay down.
So now I want you to make a transition to walk. Walk 4 steps and back to trot. 1, 2, 3, 4, trot.
Danny's got to learn to
And
count.
don't lean forward to start, Danny.
You're bad, Kate.
Oh, he's so mean to me.
Oh, wait.
Step a little on your outside stirrup, bring him off your inside leg. Good boy.
Oh, really?
He'll do it, you just have to remember to ask.
So we're just very willfully.
And again, walking. Close your knees. And trot, trot.
I hope Maine happens.
Sit tall and trot.
You're going to bring Jan
Nice
Wright?
Canada part, Dan. I like it.
Come to Jersey Central.
Do they have
You
stalls?
sat so nice and tall, he believed you.
He's a shitbird. That rides it.
Try not to get forward. Try not to lean forward. Sit back. Get off his mouth. There you go. And now trot. Careful. Trot, trot. Trot, trot. Good boy. If you lean forward, he's going to complain. It hurts him.
I've been lucky. I got to Maine 3 times. It's just such a nice atmosphere. It's just so beautiful. That's what I want. And the trails are flat.
I think she came out better this time.
Yeah.
She said, oh, damn, I know what we're going to do. I better go.
Yeah.
No.
And walking. Ooh. Remember to use your knees. Close your knees to stop the horse so it doesn't get upset with the rain.
Yeah, he'll have horseshoes all around.
And try, your arm's got to be way more elastic. It's way too fierce. He can't even complain because his martingale's so damn tight. And trot, trot. Sit up, Donna. I said trot, you lean forward and kick the back of his belly. That means back up. So when you make transitions, your body doesn't change. You use your leg to go, you close your knee to stop, you don't haul on its face, and you don't flop your body around. Aside from it doesn't work, it's ugly. And you're unbalanced and you unbalance your horse. So try to be softer with your arm. Ooh. He doesn't need to be doing shooty-legged trot. It's nice, Donna, isn't it? Very nice, good. Watch that your lower leg doesn't slide back. Good. And right away you reached for your hand when the leg came forward.
And he
Fingers-
bends better.
Yep, he does bend better, yeah. You want your inside leg in the armpit. Careful, careful, Monty, not so quick, buddy. Post a little slower, Dan. Yeah, for the bend, Donna, you want your leg up in his armpit. because you're asking the shoulder to reach over. Now put your right leg forward, tap him with it. There you go. And he comes up and he bends. Yeah, good. Nice bendy horse. And his right hind leg is crossing way in front of his left hind leg. But you got to get the shoulder out of the way with your inside leg. Careful, buddy. Ooh. Bring the reins right up against the web of your finger, Dan. And make walking. Walk. Now nobody moves the body. Just move your leg. And trot. That's it. All it takes. Your weight aid, which is your body, is the most natural aid. If you move your body around, he's going to answer that, or try to, instead of answering your legs and reins. They're much more responsive when you sit still. Move your body, he thinks you're chattering at him. Ah, it's better, good. Let your reins be right up against the web of your hand, and your fingers won't be stiff. And now come to walk and stay there. Sit tall. Let everybody relax on a long rein. Synergy was waiting to go again, but very nicely waiting. See if he can relax on a long rein, Dan. Transitions wind up some people's heads, and he's obviously one of those. You let him go on a long rein? I don't think he's going to run off. I think he just wants a chance to stretch his neck. That's it. Let him go on a loose rein. Good boy. That's it.
But he was just, he was not right. So
So that your foot's too far through the stirrup. There you go. That's why it comes up, because it slides through. You want to think of pulling your toe up to your knee. And that gives you a nice base to your position. So if the leg's kind of dangling with the toe hanging down, the stirrup runs up into your heel, and then your leg can't stretch. Then she goes, "Hey, Mom, don't got no leg. Come on, cutie. Never mind, walk on."
Where are you going, Monty?
I see you started with the crop this time.
Yeah.
And you have a nice pony. The crop is what she needs.
Oh my goodness, if I was younger, and I thought of it, I really thought of it. When I was looking for a name, I thought of it looking for nice.
Once you get one and you give it time, that's how you do. Like he and I don't think you saw me around for the first year and a half. I did a couple of clinics, a little short clinic.
Yeah.
He's looking for an exit.
And that was it. We just got to know each other.
Trying to get him to move up.
He's like, "I'm going over there. They won't make me work.
Very dog-like.
We'll come and get you, and you still have to work."
And Denny,
That's a good boy.
Just so sturdy and stable.
Have you seen the what the heck is her name? She's an inventor.
Eliza Wallace.
Thank you. Yep.
There, he's got his brain back together.
She lives in Georgia, but she does the Mustang makeover.
That was a lot of stop and go. It excited me.
Has these awesome. She's got a really good eye for picking a nice horse.
Yeah.
But she turns them into all kinds of things. Little jumping horse, little pony, little thing she rides around farms. They
But
look
what she does,
Walk along, Star.
which is different.
Come on, babe.
it's
Ah, that's a
family
good girl.
is one of those things
She thought it was nap time.
Well, that's like short term, isn't it?
It's catch your breath time, but not
She
nap
does
time.
it, the Mustang makeover, which is the 90-day
Yeah.
start to finish, but she starts them properly.
So we don't need to go quite yet, but when we go again, we'll do ground poles. You can stick with the white ones with her. You other two, Danny and
The makeover,
um,
get them home.
Donna, you can do either set of poles, or you can mix and match. Whatever you want to do. You can make it as random as you want to make it. And you can go both directions. If you want to meet in the middle of the poles, well, good luck. It can be done.
Yeah, hers aren't fancy. They're just
She doesn't do fancy, and that's why I like her.
they're nice. They go spring, they carry themselves.
But you have the ones that
The white ones are a little less effort,
But like
a little less
But
step.
they're white and we don't like them.
Huh?
But they're white and we don't like them.
That's right. They're white. He doesn't like them.
because who goes
Do we care what he thinks?
I
No.
got one little sit in the car.
It's not a democracy, and he doesn't get a vote.
they get them home.
Even when it is a democracy, you don't always get a vote. He's going to sleep well tonight, Dan. You probably will too.
Such a rush. I mean, it's
I would love that.
you know Beryl to doing that from 90
So you can pick your reins back up.
But I like her.
But she also
At
told
walk.
her if she thinks
I'll
it's
tell
not
you
right,
when to
she has
trot.
go and then
Just get organized so your walk feels like it could trot at any moment.
Bought all of her back.
she's got to-
There you
she's been able
go.
to buy her
And
stuff
nobody
because she
moves
has
the
the
body.
fancy stuff.
Close your leg and trot.
She's got,
Put your leg forward, Donna. There you go.
Couple wires.
yep.
She's pretty good off just the leg. You move your leg, she goes, I heard ya.
That she's been working with. There's a black and white paint.
So post slowly, Dan. Post slowly. You get posting big, he's like, hey man, I gotta get quick to stay with him. That's it. Monty, your outside rein is for your speed control. That's the rein on this side. Careful.
I think
That's
I had a
the boy.
Palomino.
Now you can go to doing
down in
poles.
Jersey, I bought it for $1.
That should be the first one.
I thought he was gonna get it the first try.
It's a good size for
So you can go to doing poles at your leisure. Let his head go, Dan. There we go. He remembered. That's quite a lot of bit because it stops bending. It just becomes a straight rod, so be careful with it. I love that bit, but you got to be good with it. Leg on, Donna. Cluck. Come, 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 come. Ooh. That was a little turd move, huh?
I wrote a Palomino.
Give the rein.
Had a Palomino.
That's it. He tried to tell you there's something bad there.
And I would get on him, ride all over the place. She was awesome. But he was like a very well bred, very nice.
What had happened was that he sold for a lot of money. This stuff overcut the
So look at your landing. Eyes out where you're going. And then you're like, you're busy watching Donna instead of riding your pony. And she knew it. Come on, you big dope. You can do this. He wants to play. Try not to get forward on him. Easy on the mouth, Dan. And slow your posting. If you're too active, it makes him too active. He is looking for it to be bad, isn't he?
Oh, yes, he is. Every step.
What a bum.
Drive safe.
Very nice. You better pat that horse, Dan. That was super.
Thank you, Robin.
You're welcome.
I'm
Good
heading
to
out.
see you.
You too. See you soon.
Hope so. That was really nice that time. He just floated over there. I know he can. He's a very able dude.
Got enough spring in
So
it.
look at your landing, Donna. Don't look down in. Keep your leg on. Better. Leg on, Susie. Leg on. Good girl. She used to say, wait, they get to leave. Good girlie. Trot, trot.
Sorry, Cloner.
She is cute.
I feel like I was this annoying about her.
That was better. Not perfect yet, but better.
Love a good time.
A little bit of leg, Susie. Kick her up. Ah, that's a good girl. She's been around just enough today. She might be a little bit lazy. Good, Dan. Go with him. You got to pick your hands up along his neck. Leg on. Better. That one's an easier step. He should be able to do it. Thank you, Casey. Put your running to good use.
Yeah, right? Didn't go anywhere today other than riding.
Well, you rode. Good boy. That's nice, Dan.
8 miles.
Yeah. How many miles did you ride today?
5 in the second lesson.
Yeah,
And I
you
didn't
did-
turn my watch on until halfway through the first. So
Oh, yeah,
probably about 8.
Five's about an average lesson.
Yeah.
The last bunch did a lot of canter. They might have done more.
Nice.
You saw they were cantering alongside and trotting the ends. Which I'm gonna do this bunch too. Good girl. You gotta encourage her because she's trying to decide where to drop an extra step in. Good job, Donna. Well ridden.
He's working me.
Despite what he's thinking, you rode him really well. That was good. You put your hands on his neck and didn't bother him. I hate those damn endurance martingales.
Yeah.
It just keeps yanking on him. Come on, go, go, go. Very good boy. That was nice. Good. And one raised rail and they all got to hit it. If you toe up, Donna. Toe up and heel down. There you go. You sat up and it worked. More energy, Susie. Come on. Get, 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 get. Very good. Feel the bounce?
Yes.
Yeah. That's what's supposed to be happening. Very good, Dan. That boy's pretty able. If they don't boing, Susie, they're cheating.
Okay.
And you're not getting the training effect of the exercise.
There we go. Ooh, pretty.
I think maybe he's playing with us again now.
Oh, he is.
He's ready to work now, I think. But he's got to make sure he's not going to give it away. Good boy. Good boy. Feel how much he stretched his neck? He got in there, he went, oh, I came up a little bit short, and he opened his neck and went. He says,
did not.
and you let him. And that was wonderful. But when you got the bounce, you're doing what you should be doing. I thought you were going to turn and go over the white one.
Really?
What got him that time? The cone?
Oh, what a shithead.
Very good, Dan. You can walk, Dan. You can go once more if you feel like it.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, Susie, you can walk. Dan and Susie can walk. Let Donna go again before she eats this horse for supper. Get.
Oh, good boy.
And that's how he can do it. That was very pretty. He said,
it's not just
he
my
said
horse.
it sure has been fun playing with you. He did that beautifully.
Perfect.
Just as even and nice, and he stretched his neck and he pushed
If
with
he
his
did everything perfect, I would, wouldn't be learning
get bored.
anything. It'd be fun.
Whatever we have to tell ourselves.
You can feel the difference when she boings, right?
Yes, totally.
And that's what she's supposed to do. That's the point of the ground poles, is to get more motion out of her than she would normally volunteer.
He's on a mission.
He is, but in a nice way now. He's relaxed, and
Yeah.
he's really taking wonderful big steps. That's the game. Is we can't ride 100 miles every day to get ready for 100, but you can do this kind of work and build up your strength. I think we'll be ready to go inside by the time it stays over.
Yes, temperature's dropping.
It is. He gets a star for his ground pole work. That was super. And I don't think he's done that much of it before. It was very good. And you did it beautifully, so we'll forgive you this time. He always looks so innocent.
He has the
His
weirdest
pretty
dog.
black eyes.
Max is
He looks
okay.
like me, Angel Pony. I wouldn't do bad.
And I just dump dogs are the best.
You move your legs, Susie. If she doesn't answer, be rude. Hey, beauty, how are you, huh?
Hi, Esther.
It's the world's only dog-headed tiger.
Oh my God.
Hello.
You want to sit with us? You can sit here.
I have no idea what time it is. Oh, we still got plenty of time. Hey there, pretty. How are you? She says, I'm fancy. Who are you? I couldn't believe he's gone by those cones all that time and then he's pooped at them.
How you know he's being dirty.
What are you looking at, big boy? He thinks maybe it's feeding time at the zoo and he's been left out. He doesn't live here.
But they're feeding.
But
I
they're
could
feeding.
live here.
Doesn't matter whose yard it is. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is trot canter transitions. So you're going to canter down the long side, come to trot when you get to the corner marker, trot around the end, pick up canter at the next corner, canter down, trot the end, canter down, trot the end, round and round and round. And nobody's going to get running around and being stupid. To bring your horses down out of canter, close your knees. Pinch your horse with your knees, then you don't have to rip their faces off. They'll make the transition to trot, go around the end. Just before you come out of the corner, pick up canter. Pick up canter a little bit earlier, it'll help with the lead.
I did.
Remember for your leads, outside leg back, inside leg forward, use both of them. Means guess what, you're gonna have to sit down if you're gonna move both legs. You can't stand on one leg. So pick your reins back up. If you stop him with your knees, he won't get as ballistic in the brain. Because if you do too much with the hand, he goes, "Ah!" Come on, man. You're all right, honey. Come on. Because his martingale's tight enough. If he picks his head up at all, he about cuts his face off. So a little bit more package the walk because we're going to go to canter.
Okay.
So sit back. Don't you go to him.
Okay.
Bring him to you.
Okay.
That's it. Don't keep kicking him with your spurs. Have you seen where the hair's rubbed on his sides?
Yes. I had to switch
Guess why?
spurs.
You're beating him with your spurs. So go ahead and canter. Very nice, Donna. Trot, Dan. Trot at the corner. Ooh. Ooh, not too rapid trot. Nice, easy trot. Ooh. Ooh. Pick up the canter, Susie. Good. And trot, bud. Pinch him with your knees. Close your knees. Can you feel him cantering with his haunches in?
Yes.
Fix it. Ooh, good boy. Nice transition, Donna. And it lifted, didn't it? And canter about there. Sit back.
She's awesome.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't let her run and trot, Susie. Canter. Sit back. Canter. Good guy, trot. Ooh. Close your knees and pinch him down. Good boy. Sit quietly, Dan. Canter. If you canter before you come out of the corner, have a little better luck at getting the correct lead. He's still cantering sideways.
Yeah.
Means you need to sit back, not lean left, and kick him over with your left hook. She's supposed to canter the corner, Susie.
Canter the corner?
Well, to here.
Huh?
Canter down to V and then trot.
Okay.
Good, Dan. Trot him. Ooh.
Boy.
And let him keep trotting. Sit quietly and canter. Canter. Good.
Got a lot of opinions.
Canter, Susie. Sit. Good job. Oh, it was better.
Synergy! Stop it!
What's he doing? He's pretending he's spooking it up. You want to keep your hands up and together.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're supposed to trot there, Dan. That's nice. You're letting her decide when to trot. She's supposed to trot when she gets to the corner. Yeah. And she kept trotting at Judy, and I don't think she's spooking at Judy. Judy's not that ugly.
You're just gonna do it. Come on.
Very scary.
Hands together. Build a cage for him.
Okay.
He's more at risk by spooking.
Sit back, Dan, and trot. Close your knees. There. Now you can canter. You waited a little too long after the corner, so you got a wrong lead. Sit back. Close your knees into him. Ooh, ooh. Now you can canter. Good. Nice trot, Susie, not running. Ooh, 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 ooh. Canter. Good.
I don't care what lead you're on, you're gonna keep going.
I don't care if you rip a hole in his side with your spur on the left side. You don't need any right leg in that situation. Good. Trotting. Ooh. And keep the trot. Ooh. Till you get to the corner. Sit up, Dan. Canter. Canter. Why me? Ooh, 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 ooh. So she should trot right at the corner. And canter. Take your right leg off. There, better. Go on you, go on you.
He's really thinking about it.
If you wait too far out of the corner, he gets the wrong lead. You're also not using your outside leg enough, so his butt falls out and then he gives you a wrong lead. Now put your right leg way back. Good horse. That's it. Keep your right leg off of him. Better, 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 better. Careful, buddy. Ooh, ooh. Not running. Sit up. Sit up. Not running it. Trot. Now get your canter before the turn. Now. Canter. Good boy. Trot. I guess nobody wants to play this game. They're just doing whatever they feel like doing. Okay, you can take a walk. So your trot should happen right at this letter.
Say that again.
Your trot should happen right at this letter. Like when your nose gets there, you should be trotting. You can't pick up your canter a moment before M, because that'll get you the correct lead. What happens is some of them get like Dan's horse getting tired, his rear end's falling out going around the corner. Then he gives the wrong lead. So Susie, when her nose gets to that letter, she better be trotting.
When her nose, okay. So
When her
I
nose
need
gets
to
there.
start asking.
Because she used to ask about here.
Okay.
But she just runs around the corner and goes, never mind, Susie, I got this. Danny needs a long rain break. It's a very hard exercise, but it'll make riders out of all of you. While you're walking, you can change direction. The way you make any of it come out right is making your transitions promptly. Right at the letter, boom, you trot. Right before the next letter, you can pick up your canter a moment early because that'll help you with the lead. But the back to trot should happen like right there. Right, it should be right at the letter. Not her trotting there or her trotting in the middle of the end. Because she's telling you what to do. I don't want to ride a horse that does that. Maybe you go better this way.
He looks like a wind-up toy with his canter perfect though. That was really good.
Yeah, you can stretch. I think he's probably getting tired in the back.
I mean, he picks
It's a
it
lot
up
of
so
work for a
pretty,
guy that
though.
hasn't been working. He's a really nice horse. But you couldn't sell me his front leg. He's so dink-toed.
Which one? Danny's horse?
Danny's horse, yeah. I love the horse and I saw the legs on it. Didn't care how much I liked him, I'd leave him where it was. So let them walk and think a minute, and then we'll go back to work. Donna, you're pumping forward. Actually, if you're at a dressage show and the transition's at V, it's when your shoulder gets to V.
His or me?
Well, V, if it's supposed to be here, it would be as his shoulder gets there.
Okay.
So for ridden dressage, it's a nose.
No,
But
I don't.
but
I
for
haven't
for
done it, so
for
I'll
ridden
get it
for
right.
driven dressage, it's the nose. For
Okay.
ridden dressage, it's the point of the shoulder.
Okay.
I think the nose, because that's my world.
Right.
This woman is kind of doing whatever she pleased. And you were letting her.
I felt like we were doing it just perfectly.
It was like at your leisure, Star.
She was hitting it perfect in the other corner. I kept watching her there.
That's nice, Dan. He's happy doing that.
That's why I'm watching the video. Yeah. I've done that after lessons in my phone. I put them right in my phone and it opens up your TV.
You make it harder for yourself when you dance around. Then you get more tired.
One day you'll figure that out.
Especially maybe tomorrow too.
Twice in a day is a lot if you haven't been working.
It is toted. Oh, chilly.
That's got a little bit of a bite to it.
I might have to put a blanket on Jock if he's not dry yet. Hopefully he's dry.
It feels chillier than last night. There wasn't a breeze last night.
No.
'Cause I sat out with Eileen till just about now. Yeah, and it wasn't chilly. It is now. Got your breath back, bad boy? I'm working on it. That's what you mean when you can't get into bed going right.
Yeah.
Can't even get him straight going right. 'Cause I got my nostrils open to get air in here. She doesn't have any problem cantering. She canters around like a charm. He looks like he's sorry. Like, okay, I didn't mean it.
Only meant it a little bit.
He's a brat. He's got the longest hip. If you look from the point of his hip to the point of his buttock, it's a really long ways. He should have a good strong rear end. You think, mister, you're ready to go again? He says, I don't know. Actually, that was the left he was cutting in. Wasn't even the right.
Yeah, no, yeah, wait. Well, that's because he's just shying up here.
Oh,
Because he wasn't doing it at this end.
no, just on this side. So you can gradually sneak your reins back up. Grab the rein and slide, Dan. Don't creepy. You creepy, you tweak on their mouths. Get your reins ready to work. Shorten your rein back up to the, without leaning forward. The body stays where it is. Pick up the reins, bring the horse up to you. That's it. She says, I'm happy to do that. No problem. And you may go canter. Just sit and go. Canter. Don't post, canter. Thank you. Put on the correct lead. Okay, we got two on the wrong lead. Yes, we're doing well.
That's never going to get this correct. That's the totally opposite direction.
Or Donna's gonna kill you. It's that simple.
It would make
There we
sense.
go. That's good, Dan. I think it's supposed to be trot, but that's okay. Good boy. Good boy. Trotting. Did you forget to trot?
No, I thought we were cantering.
We are cantering.
Back to this.
We're cantering and then trotting and cantering and trotting and cantering and trotting. You got a left lead because you didn't use your aids correctly. Trot, Donna. Very good. That was lovely. Very nice. Watch your right rein so tight, Dan. Canter.
No, you were
You need to
completely
start
bent
before the
wrong
letter.
way.
Ooh. Then canter. Canter. When you get past the letter, you're not going to get the correct lead. I think they've all gone to sleep. Canter. Good girl. That was just where I wanted it. Trot, Donna. Very nice. Good job. Sit up, Dan. You gotta not let your body flop around. Canter, Donna. Canter. And he had the right lead, right?
Yeah.
Just do it the moment before the letter.
Okay.
I'm back to canter. Ooh. Kind of just ease your reins. There you go. He's got the correct lead. Let him go a little bit. Just a little bit. And hold your body up. Canter. Very good. Because you're going to get the wrong lead if you wait it any longer. That's good transition, Donna. Trot. Good. Keep your body up. Keep your body tall. Canter. Good Good boy.
You know, but look at the head.
Crooked? Yeah, I think. Ooh, buddy. Canter. Good boy. That means either got to ride or give it up. This isn't fair to the horse.
Because he's locking his arm.
Well, he's just
Is that what's
flopping
happening?
around, yanking on his face. It's horrible.
Is he afraid of it?
I think he's afraid of what he might do,
Yeah.
but he doesn't ride enough to be fit enough. He doesn't watch his arms. They never come forward.
Right. So he's
Canter.
yanking on your face.
Very good. If you don't release, you can't do it. Good boy. I think he's too unfit to ride this much. Whoop, 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 whoop. Canter. Good.
Ooh, cute.
She is cute and she's good.
She just freight trains right in. I love it.
And she digs in, gets the right lead, and off she goes. Okay, you may trot and keep trotting. Trot and stay at trot. So this time Donnie's been quite good. He isn't always straight, but
The whole head thing drives me
he didn't necessarily stay straight, but he got every transition.
Yeah,
Up and back,
that's
up
true.
and back, up and back. Trotting, bud. Trotting. Trotting only. Trotting. We're just trotting. Yeah, let her trot forward. There you go. Just letting him trot and relax as Danny's horse got buzzed up by it. That's a good girl. Trot, trot. 'Cause I'm starting to be heavy-footed. Just, Donna, sit back and let your legs come forward. There you go. Just trotting, nothing exciting. We're just letting them relax and stretch. Ooh, big boy. Ooh. That little wind-up toy still going over there.
How big is she, you think?
I think she's probably 14 hands.
Oh, okay.
So Susie's little, and Susie almost looks long-legged on her. Is she like 14 hands, is she?
13.3.
Yeah. She's a perfect size because she's adult size, but she's still a little packet.
Right.
I'm just letting everybody trot around and relax.
Okay.
They did okay. I don't want to drive their brains crazy.
Love his crowd.
And she's a perfect fit for Susie.
Yeah.
Because Susie looks little on her. That's much better, Dan.
And they seem to get along very well personality
Yeah,
wise.
yeah. And she takes a lot of lessons, and she really keeps up with her riding. The little beast is fit, and she's only a 4-year-old.
What?
She's come a long way since last year.
That's 4 years old.
That's 4 years old. But it's had a lot of training and a lot of lessons.
Wow.
And Susie's pretty effective with it.
Yeah. Holy shit.
She
I'm
was here last
embarrassed.
year, much, much greener.
Yeah, but she was still pretty good.
Oh, she's wonderful. And Susie didn't ride as well last year. She's riding much better this year.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
And you may walk. Good, Don. Walking. Let him relax. And we'll make him do one more thing. We'll work at sitting trot.
I was so glad I'd been practicing that when you said you were sitting trots.
You know I'm going to do that to you.
I did know, and I was very, very glad I was ready.
Makes a difference. Good girl.
You didn't
She's
used
beginning
do
to think
it.
she's a little
We're
tired.
working on it.
The canter trot, canter trot, canter trot.
Yeah.
She put a lot of energy into it. She's just like, I'm fine, but I'm not quite as spunky as I was. But she is just a kid. She's a nice, fit, happy kid, but she's just a kid.
Yeah.
Ah, that's a good boy. You can stretch.
But I just noticed that.
Maybe she was
He keeps checking. Have I really got my reins? You got your reins. You can stretch.
very mature. Yeah. I mean, really? Civilized adult age.
My back is tired from sitting up for everybody. My back is getting tired from sitting up for everybody else.
The back of your rib cage and your.
Yep, my back and my rib cage is tired from holding all you guys up. And from holding it still, which, I mean, it's used to that. It's fit, but like, that's a long day holding everybody's back up. Bound and determined he's going to get that one. He keeps aiming at it.
No. You're not.
Synergy looks like he's tired. Looks like he's tired, Donna.
He always looks like that.
Tired from being a pain in the ass. So you can pick your reins back up and we'll do a little bit of work on sit trot. Which I think Susie already did today, but she gets to do it again.
Oh, lucky Susie. Oh.
She has a nice pony to sit on. Actually, he's usually good to sit on.
Yeah. He'll go slow enough for me, which is nice.
Because I'm going to take a nap. So you may trot slowly and sit to it. Keep it relatively quiet and just sit still, ask with your leg. Good. She trotted really sweetly.
Yeah.
You sat still, you push the button, you said, I heard you, damn you. Make her stay slow. Keep it as, Danny, you gotta sit back and down. Good. Just quiet. Ooh. Look at the hind legs on that thing. Nice hind legs, Donna. They're really working. They're pumping up, down, up, down, up. Come on, you got two hind legs. He forgot he had two.
You go down.
He's been doing ring work regularly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't feel sorry for him.
Looks like it would be very good for the stifles.
So just pull it. It is very good for the stifles. It's a lot of why I do it. I also do it
See it.
when I have no hills. I do this for schooling instead.
That makes sense.
Because it's like going up a hill. And when they go slowly enough, like Susie's horse right now, they just quit. When they go, Donna's horse, when they go slowly enough, it's a lot of work because there's no momentum.
Yeah.
So they got to pump for every step. Keep it not any quicker, Donna. Ooh, ooh, good boy, but not quitting. Very good. That's all you needed was a half halt. Ooh, there we go. I want him to have to just pump and pump and pump, like that. And you notice all of a sudden he lifted the front end.
Yeah, I have to keep myself
You have to
back.
keep reminding, yeah, you do have to stay back. Because you fall forward, your butt falls out the back. And he says, I got her. Good boy, Monty. A little bit slower, I think she can do it. A little bit slower. Ooh, ooh. Good girl. Good girl. He said, darn, that makes my butt work. Come on. So you got to be all the time feeling ready to fix whatever gets away. He's a little bit getting away, Donna. There you go. Danny, put your elbows on your side so your arms don't bounce. That's better. So change direction. Keep the slow trot. Make sure your reins are even. Your left one was stronger and he whined about it. Actually, you did a one rein halt by mistake. Come on, cutie. She said, can I talk to the big white guy? No. You're on your own trip, little star. Remember, your hands have to be steady, not bouncing up and down. You can even put them on your saddle if you need to steady them. Your elbow is where your hand separates from your horse. Slow synergy. Good boy. 'Cause I don't need you around. Slow. Keep your elbows by your side so your hands don't jump. I mean, touch yourself with your elbows. What's Susie doing? Oh. Trot, trot. That's a good boy. Trot, trot, Monty. Trot, trot. Come on, trot. Good boy. You feel it when it works, right, Donna?
Yeah.
Did a nice half halt. You could really sit on it. Come. He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to walk. Okay. So you kind of hold yourself together with your elbows on your side, and everything will steady. Oh, she just stopped to walk. To poop.
We
Just like
thought we
your
heard
horse did.
walk.
Trot, trot. No, we're still jogging. We're still jogging. Good boy. Try to keep your arms steady there. When they're together, they're better too. Now he's keeping it. You're leaning left.
Wait.
You're collapsing the left side of your body. Your other teacher should be able to catch that.
She yells at me all the time.
She says she's kind of an equitation person. She's got plenty of equitation to work on. Very nice, Susie. And she's making it look easy. Stay short, little woman. That's a good girl, without quitting. Yeah, good girl. Okay, you can walk. All right. Feel him sit, Donna?
Yeah.
He sat down, walk, big guy. He sat down, both stifles rolled up his side, did the whole thing right. So now you can relax on a long rein and cool out. I think it's about the end of the day. Oh yeah, it's getting there. That was a really good transition. That's how it's supposed to look.
I don't do a lot of sitting trots, so that's
You
a really
just,
good
what? You don't do a lot of sit trot? No, you probably don't like it. But you had some really good half halts where he sat and got deeper and deeper. Hi, I don't need you. Your left leg must work harder than your right one because the left leg's got more rub on it.
This is the bad knee. I think the leg is angled something.
Ah,
I think it angles in more.
that could be.
And
Because it always looks like it's on him.
Yeah, I try to roll it out like it is right now, but it doesn't.
It doesn't
Even
stay.
the knee hurts.
Because the right one isn't making, which was the bad knee?
This one.
Yeah, so it goes that way to save itself. Because the other one isn't really making a mark on you.
No.
They're easy spurs anyway, just little rollers.
I had the sharp
Had enough
one
today,
on.
babe. You're a good girl.
She wants to visit.
Don't keep digging her with your heel.
Oh.
Get a response. It's just like if somebody's tapping you, eventually you don't feel it.
So it's like pointing
So you
the
go,
wrong way.
and it's only the right heel.
Oh, I
You
had
dig
the-
constantly
I had
with the
little-
right heel,
little Princess
and she's
Royal
like, yeah, well,
spears,
buzz
I guess,
off.
The little pointy ones, that's when I got a mark on it. And then I switched to these little roller guys instead.
Yeah, they don't do a whole lot of damage, but one is rubbing him. God, you're a pain in the ass today.
Come on. I'm gonna make you
Very
go
lovely
sit.
when he goes good though. He really does.
Your leg's so far back, it's not going to work anyway. And you shouldn't be bringing your heel up. That's one of the reasons to wear spurs, so you don't have to pull your heel up. And when you pull your heel up, they don't go. They balk. Like, stupid woman. Yeah, look at the squirrel. Ding, ding, there he goes.
Got my opportunity to run.
They've stopped. Man, that temperature really did drop. I know, cold night.
Yeah, the sun.
Glad I brought my jacket.
It looks like we wore him out.
Sun went down and it got cold. But for this time of year, I mean, when you think about where we are,
I'll take it. Yeah. It's usually ridiculous. Like last year, it was so cold. I mean,
What's that noise, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I don't care.
that dog sitting in a golf cart is so funny. Lizzie used to sit in a golf cart. I can't believe she's 4.
Who, her?
Yep.
She's 16.
She's 16.
She's 16. Yeah.
I thought she was 4. Okay.
No. My other
Well,
one's
I
4.
thought she was one of the
Oh, okay,
4-year-olds.
okay.
No, she's 16.
She's 16. Well, I don't feel bad for her.
No,
Well,
don't
that
feel bad.
explains why she's so
She was a
quick.
mama first and then grew.
I don't know why I thought.
You'll have to give me like the
thought she
website
was
or
only 2
whoever
four.
of where you got her.
Under
Yeah, I'm not
the
sure they're still breeding.
Sun, S-O-N, but I think they liked them so much it's hard for them to give away. I think I read that somewhere. Yeah, my girlfriend brought her and had her brought up here in
She's
Florida and
awesome.
bred her, and then
What'd you breed her to?
a Welsh
Huh?
and then a paint.
Oh.
I want to breed her,
Yeah.
but we keep putting it off because I
I'd
can't.
breed her to a thoroughbred.
That's what
Get us a nice middle of the road horse.
That's
Or you
what,
can go
um,
back to the Welsh.
I think Holly said.
Holly
wants to
probably
breed
said that
everything
too.
with thoroughbreds. Holly's
Yeah.
obsessed with thoroughbreds.
I just we've been putting it off, but putting her off, and I promised my daughter I would breed her, and then I'm like, well, do I want it for me? But then I'm like, well, my age, like, I just picked up an appendix Arab.
So when they breed her to a little Welsh, a Welsh pony,
Yeah.
Welsh mountain pony.
Yeah. He ended up being about 14-1.
Yeah.
Buckskin, he was adorable.
I bet he's cute.
He's really
They
cute.
breed to a buckskin stallion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he had no drive. Like, he's just lazy as the day is long.
That's too bad.
He ended
'Cause
up going
she's
to a
not
children's
lazy.
pony camp.
She's not lazy. She's nice.
Yeah, no, not at all.
I mean, I'm being a creep, but I'm obsessed with her. There's
Oh.
nothing about her I don't like. She's so cool.
First
like
time I
her a
ever
lot.
came here to do, did a 25.
Oh, okay.
Some woman walks up to me and goes, I'm going to steal that pony tonight when you're not looking.
It wasn't me, but it's something I would say.
And I was like, I just got here.
Excuse
I don't
me.
know-
I don't even know who the hell you are.
Right. And I'm like, I need to be concerned, right? Here was Debbie Camp.
Camp Bloom.
Deb-
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
Skip Bloom.
We always
Deb-
laugh
Deb would
about it.
like
She's
her.
like, oh, there's my pony. Just bring her down to the trailer.